Good morning, Abotai, Shavua Tov. We were speaking about last week some of the halachot of tefillah. Another interesting minhag that Am Yisrael has during tefillah is to raise their heels during Kedusha. It's called what the poskim refer to as dilugim, raising the heels by Kadosh, Baruch, Imloch. The source for this custom, Marana Bet Yosef quotes the Midrash, who says that we do this in order to, it's like we are raising ourselves toward Shamayim, just like we lift our eyes toward Shamayim, we lift our bodies towards the heavens as well. Also, the Meir and others say that this is done in order to resemble the Malachim. When the Malachim say Kedusha before HaKadosh Baruch Hu, they also stir, they also move, so we also move while we are saying Kedusha. There's a machloket among the Mekubalim, how high the springings, when you raise your heels, how high should they be? Rabbi Yosef Chaim writes in his Sefer Ben Ish Chai that by Kadosh Kadosh, every time you say Kadosh, it should be higher than the previous one, which would mean Kadosh, Kadosh, higher, and the third Kadosh should be the highest of all of them. Nevertheless, there are other great Mekubalim that disagree with the Ben Ish Chai. Rabbeinu David Arama, quoting the Rekanati and others, they say no, all three of them have to be equal, especially because according to the Ariya Kadosh, the first Kadosh is higher than the other two. It's the highest of the other two. So why would I be springing the highest on the last Kadosh when the first one is the holiest? Plus, so what are you going to do? You're going to go highest for the first and then lower and then lower. It doesn't work like that. And therefore, Halacha al Ma'aseh, Maran Zechron Uvracha and Alichot Olam says to follow the opinion of the Mekubalim that says that all three Kadoshes and Baruch and Imloch you do equally on the same level. Although the Ben Ish Chai and others don't say necessarily to spring by Baruch Kivod Hashem Mekomo and Imloch, the minhag in Am Yisrael has become to do that as well, especially since the Mekubalim don't say against it, but the ikar of the springings, the primary springing, is by Kadosh and Imloch. The Maharshal, in a Sefer Yam Shel Shlomo, will end off with this. He says, he wonders, he says there's people that when they do Kadosh Baruch, when they spring over there, they do all of these springings very excessively. They raise themselves very high. It's like they're jumping. And he says that's incorrect. And he says they're making fools out of themselves. The person has to make sure that you're doing it, normally. You spring whatever. Anything that we do, this and anything else, shuckling sometimes people during Amidah, don't do it excessively because too much of anything is not good either. Person has to be normal, and that is what is expected of us in this particular area. We'll continue with Zat Hashem tomorrow. Have a wonderful day and Shavua Tov.